Hello. I made a video before talking about catch wrestling and BJJ. Now I think Josh Barnett Davis speaks for itself. I'm not saying that a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy couldn't beat a catch guy, or that Josh Barnett might not get beat by a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy. But if he does, it's not because BJJ is superior. It will be because the practitioner of BJJ will be superior to Barnett at that point. But I don't see that for coming. I don't even think this guy, the Choo whatever his name, can beat Barnett. He might, but with the gi he would, but without a gi I don't think so. Like I said, the only Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys that I ever lost to was when I was first starting, and also guys that were also amateur AAU rosters, and they were on a national level competition. Like Big Dan Bobish, I used to train with him when I first started. Can you imagine that? Just starting, you got to train with Bobish. The guy was like 6'1", 300 pounds, incredible. That was a fat on him. Um, I only submitted Bobish once, and that's because he was trying out something. I got him in he stood up on me. He had me, and he stood up, and I tripped him and got him in the Achilles hook. That's the only time. I have taken him down once or twice, but I couldn't keep him there. But that was a long time ago. It was another guy that was a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guy, but he was also a shoot fighter. He broke my elbow because I refused to tap. I didn't know I was in an arm bar. I didn't know what it was. And two more other times, I beat him. And I got a little more experience. One time, I got him in a key lock and ripped his shoulder. I beat him 2 or 3 times. Just grappling, one punching. But like I said, Josh Barnett showed that catch wrestling is a superior art, and I hope that this will trigger um, a lot more athletes, uh, combat athletes, grapplers going into catch wrestling. I hope catch wrestling can be put back in the colleges and high schools and schools um, as a sport, not just Greco-Roman, but Greco-Roman and catch go hand in hand because catch wrestling is folk wrestling really, which involves upper body and lower body takedowns. But I think it works better to me. It works better with Greco-Roman, the throws and such. But anyway, any wrestler, regardless if they're a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu player or what, any AAU wrestler, when they take Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's catch wrestling. Because catch wrestling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu really had pretty much the same basic hold, except one is top oriented and the other is body. The other is body oriented. Is is bottom position oriented, and the holds are applied a little different. Catch wrestling holds to me are applied better and with more leverage. But anyway, let's say okay. Well, get back to the more leverage thing. Like I said, when you look at what you I was trying to think of the name that you could say this guy get it omoplata. I'm not omoplata. What is it? We call it the Kimura, which is we call it the double wrist lock. The way the double wrist lock is applied and catch wrestling is much more pressure, where you take the thumb and try to put it under his arm. Anyway, you know, I think the only reason Josh Barnett lost his last fight to this guy and this big 6'9" guy was because I think Josh has brittle hands, and he doesn't like slugfest. He seems like he's a very cerebral person, the same as Frank Mir, except for Josh is more. I think he's better versed in Thai boxing, but guys like cerebral guys like that don't really like physical, physical slugfest. When he fought this Brown, this big tall guy, he tried to go in and just take him down, and that's a no-no. You see, I was able to do it to a guy exactly like that though, at 3 years ago at Strong Style MMA here in Cleveland. The guy who owns that, I think Marcus Marinelli still owns it. I don't know. I haven't been around there in 3 years. But anyway, he was my first trainer in shoot fight. He was, I think he was one of Bart Bell's first students. He's even on the video of Bart Bell's training videos. But now he has Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys training his fighters. But I was out there some years ago, and this guy was like 6'9", 230, young dude, like 28. And he tried to take me down. He was trying to show, who was he. And I took him down, and I got him, and he got me in his guard. And I got him into a hold where I put this part back of his neck, this part of my forearm, back of the blade, the back of his neck. And I put my other hand like this, almost like a rear naked choke. And I pulled up on his neck, and I pushed his head, neck back, and I had his head put to the side, and he had a tap. But I weighed 290 pounds, and back then it was muscle. So I don't know. I just want to say, like I said, I think a lot of you guys should look at catch wrestling, shoot fighting, CSW, combat submission wrestling, Shuto, all that. It's the same. It's all children of the same thing, catch wrestling. And I want to say that Josh Barnetts is probably one of the greatest catch wrestlers since Frank Gotch and Billy Robinson. Rest in peace, Billy Robinson. I never got a chance to get out there and get certified, but I was looking at it. Oh, and I would have mentioned that there's a CSW out here now in Cleveland. I live in Cleveland Heights. And I used to go way out to North Olmsted to Tracy's Karate. They also teach shoot fighting, which is a form of catch wrestling, as I've said 1,000 times. But now, since CSW is right up the street from me, as soon as my knee heals, I'm going to be like a kid in the candy store. They got an Eric Paulson affiliate right here in my backyard where I can walk to. Boy, if I don't get up there, Skippy's a bitch. I'm getting up there. That's a term my father used to use. Skippy was a cartoon character that he used to watch. I don't know Skippy. I don't know what the hell Skippy was. I'm just using the shit he used to say. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to Eric Paulson's. I already went up there, and Eric Paulson, CSW affiliate, shares his gym with Gracie Humana. The days that CSW is not there, Gracie Humana is there. And anyway, I went and I watched these guys wrestle, the Gracie Humana guys. I just said my knee was messed up by then anyway. But I was looking for the CSW guy. And I guess I might get one day in for the Gracie Humana just to get it in. But anybody in Cleveland, get up to CSW on Warrensville Cedar Road, Warrensville Center Road. Also, there's a Kim's Karate, Kim's Martial Arts, And believe it or not, there's a guy out there rated #4 heavyweight in Ohio in MMA. And I saw one of his matches on YouTube. I can't remember this guy's name. But he said that he's a catch wrestler. So evidently there's catch wrestling up there. Plus there's a place up here called the Wrestling Factory. It's like $100 for 6 weeks. These guys teach wrestling, which I want to really get under my collar, some good wrestling, better wrestling, to go along with the catch wrestling. But I guess that's about it. Like I said, congratulations to Josh Barnetts. He's my favorite. He's been my favorite for a couple of years. I chose him to be one of my favorite because it stays to the style that I study. That was the only style out here for a lot of guys back when I started. He started shoot fighting, shoot toe catch wrestling, and he stayed with it when the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu came as a wave and blew everything else away. Some guys kept with that. I'm like in my 40s, I think. Barnett is like 35. So catch wrestling is like Barnett said, the real deal. And nine times out of 10, a catch wrestler will be a jiu-jitsu guy. That's just the way it is. There's another guy. If you look on catch wrestling, I forgot his name. I've been friends on Facebook. I never really sent him anything. He made 1 or 2 things a few years ago. But you can see him in combat against Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys. And he catches them not in that heel hook, but not in the ankle lock, but like a heel hook. I think it was the heel hook. He catches them in that a lot. He catches a lot of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys in that. Yes, the heel hook, not the Achilles, the heel hook. So that's all I'm gonna say. This is Kwame Ajama. Please comment. Let me know what you think. If you think I'm full of shit, tell me that. If you think Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu would be anything, tell me that. So, all right, peace out.